boys, it is another trade recap today. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an October recap because I've not been doing trade recaps, but I've still been trading, obviously. Just been focusing on the day trading apprenticeship series, but we're going to bring this back. October, I'm plus 0. Well, no, what am I? Yeah, plus 0.1R. Break even month for me so far, unless we get another trade today or tomorrow. That will change, obviously. But I'll go through all the trades, why I took them and such. And then we can see how we did. Now, in September, we did do like a plus 10R month. So that's fine that we're a bit slower now. And then July, June, and May were absolute printers. April was a losing month. March and Feb were printers as well. So we've done pretty good this year. And then this is my data separated out into session by session as well. So 28.55R up in London session and 21.65R up in New York session. Okay, so without further ado, let's start off with the US 100 trade on the 9th of October. That was a 0.25R win. So let's go back, let's trade recap it, and we'll get really into it today because it will give you some knowledge on how I trade. So I'm going to tell you what the bias is on the hybrid, but I'm not really going to break it down too much because that's what we do at in the TTC group. We just purely teach the hybrid over there. I wouldn't want to misrepresent it by rushing it today, and I'm not going to spend so much time doing 5 bias reads on this video because that's just going to mean that the video is going to be 85 minutes long, so no point in doing that. So 9th. Now let me move my camera because that's not very good. We'll do it here. 9th, scroll down. What we got here? 11:30 sound. We'll go down into it. I don't even want the camera here. I'd rather have it bottom right, actually. Session times, as per usual. That's the wrong session time. We're in the NASDAQ. 2:30. Then we got 8 a.m. And then obviously the midnight to the dome there. So since this was a London session trade, we'll go back to London session. Let me just double check. So I'll be able to tell what the bias was just from the daily because if it was aligned. Daily. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're bullish on the US 100 on this day. So we'd be marking out the lows of previous session. Boom. Asian low. And we'll go into Forex Factory because I'm pretty sure this was a news pull. Fed Chair Powell at 1:30. Guarantee that's probably what it was. Let's skip forward. Sweep there. Waiting for that first bullish candle to form for the fake out. Boom. Manual fake out zone initiated. Boom. Fake out tapped. Waiting for that BOS to the upside. BOS to the upside. Fib tool on the whole range. Limit order in the Goldilocks. We got filled there. And then we're pulling out at 1:15 because that's 15 minutes before the band news event. And as you can see, that's why we ended up getting a 0.25R on this trade because we pulled out pretty much the start of this candle, which was, it was about 0.25R by the time I pulled it out. Do you know what I'm saying? So, boom, that one's done. 0.25R news pull. Let's see if what this actually went on to do. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but went on to lose. We save money there because of the news rules. Brilliant. Next one, Euro USD, 21st of October. Let's go. Take off the replay. Let's delete this. Let's go on to the 1 hour. Be a bit quicker, won't it? Boom. Let's go to it now. 21st. What was this? London session trade as well. Boom. 1 p.m. this time because it's on Euro. Still midnight and 8 a.m. for those opens though. Okay, let's have a look at the bias. Okay, we were bullish on the bias on Euro. Marking out lows. Not there. Asian lows marked. Boom, taken out. First bullish candle formed. I can see there. Fake out zone initiated. Waiting for that tap. Taps the zone. Break structure as well. Fib tool on the whole move. Boom, straight SL. As you can see, would have got filled there. Stop loss there. TP there. Straight SL to the dome. Boom, sound. Let's go on to the next one. 21st, again, US 100, same session, but I do one trade per session per account. I had accounts that didn't trade, so they took this US 100 one. As you can see, this was a plan break due to Mar13 in the Discord making me turn into a little scatty cunt because mate, came out the sauna, flustered, got in the taxi home from the gym. Someone puts in the Discord, right, ready for news pool, guys, in 5. It had already been 6 minutes. It was 16 minutes past 1 UK time. I thought, oh my God, the CPI. Take off all my orders. Turns out it was CAD news, and he put it in the NQ chat. My fault for not checking the fucking news like a retard. I was just in a rush. No excuse. But that's why I took out early. I did actually get a win instead of a loss, which obviously that's just being rewarded for bad behavior, I know. But that's the game, all right? It's going to happen sometimes. Most of the time, that's not the case. I can tell you that for free, so. But at least I did own up to it, and I did break my plan. I'm aware of that. The bias, if the daily's bullish, I would have had everything else aligned, because if I've traded this day, yeah. Bias bullish on this one. Once again, I'll show you why this should have been a loss, actually. Sweep here. Bullish candle, fake out, break of structure. TP, entry. And then I took out at 1:15 because I thought there was news, but it wasn't. And as you can see, got about 2.2R. And then everybody else who followed their rules, unfortunately, got smashed. That's the game. On to the next. Euro, 21st again. Active trading day this was. Trading day. As you can see, sweep, fake out, break of structure. Boom. Followed it along. Retrace. Boom. SL rather, not TP. Last one, Euro 23rd. And then we'll go through my month-to-month summary after this as well. Obviously, bro, you gotta be real with trading. You can't predict every month. You can't win every month. All that matters is that you win on the year, and we are very much so winning on the year. Tripled my funding. Well, started with 200k this year. The peak funding I've had is 960k this year. We're very close to hitting 1 million in funding at the moment, but we just need some trades to come through. It's been a pretty quiet period. So that's that really. But yeah, started this year off with 200k FTMOs, ended it off with fucking loads of accounts now. Due to our, the way that we're attacking fundeds, the new strategy that we're putting towards that is just immense really, boys. I can't lie. Right, when was this? This was New York. This was a 0.5R. Would have been a news pool then. Bearish, I imagine. Yeah. That's what was the news here. Trump at 8. Yep. Had all the confluences, fib tool on the whole range. If you don't see the confluences that have happened there, you gotta just look harder, mate. I can already see that they happened. Boom, fib on the whole range. Then we ended up pulling at 7.45 here, which was about, 0.5R loss. So, now we'll get into the month-to-month summary, not including October, because we haven't actually finished that yet. But here is, well, I just got fucking, boom. Willow's just got 400k in funding with T&B. There's some recent wins from the boys, couple payouts and such, couple passes, and everyone's crushing it with ACG at the moment. Even though we've been in a quiet period, the Mac's been getting trades as well. So shutting it down. Anyway, here is some guys that have done really well this week as well. Let me see. Here we go. So we'll ignore October because this was made when I only had one trade on it. Now it's a break-even month still, so it makes no difference really. September, 9.5. August was a minus 2.8. July, 6R. June, 12.5. May, 8.1. April, 3.3R down. March, 8.3. February, 13.95. 50R up on the year. Boom, to the dome. Here is the journal, obviously, like I said, pretty much 50R up on the year at the moment. So if you do want these results, boys, you got to put in the hard work. You got to be patient. You can't be breaking your plan. It's in a really quiet period for all of us on the hybrid at the moment. But we stuck through it. We stay disciplined. We don't force trades, because if you force trades, then you've not got the data to back those forced trades. So you're just gambling, all right? So if you want similar results to me, like, you've got to put the effort in. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? You've got to put the effort in. I've been disciplined now for so long with trading. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't miss a beat often. I know I broke my plan recently. Kills me. But it's one of them. It's one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? You're still going to have off days, but you've got to just make sure over the long run, over the long period, you're doing the right thing. And that's what I do. And that's why I get the results I get. Do you know what I'm saying, boys? Anyway, if you are new here, everything you need to know is in the description. We've got a free community. We've also got a paid community. Benefits of the paid community: you are getting 2 live calls a day and a weekend education session and 24/7 help from all the staff that know the model. You also get to learn the hybrid model, which you can't learn anywhere else. The way we do it now is the most refined we've ever done it. The bias reads are the most accurate they've ever been. Trade direction is amazing. If you do want to learn the hybrid, you are going to have to turn up to the calls. You are going to have to watch through the Google Drive that we've got. I am no longer, unfortunately, teaching the hybrid for free on YouTube, just because I put a lot of effort and time into that model, and I don't want it to be poorly represented on YouTube. So I'd rather have a hands-on experience teaching it to you instead. Where you've got questions, I can answer them. If you think X, Y, and Z is valid, I can correct it. Whereas on YouTube, a lot of people misrepresent it, do the backtesting wrong, and then misrepresent the data, and that's not something that I want to have happen. So if you do want to join the VIP trading team and the Brotherhood, we're really close-knit boys in there. I'm sure everyone in the comments who's watching this can account for that. Just apply below. You do have to run an interview for it. We don't just accept anybody. If you're a signal bot, if you're looking to just copy trades, not learn, not have a good time, not be positive, we don't want you in there. I've refunded many people recently who have just been acting up, who have just been complaining about not getting signals, not getting called out all the trades. They don't deserve to be in the group then. That's not how we run things. We want these boys for life. We're going to be living with these boys in 2026 already. A few of them have come out to Bali, to Thailand in the past. We take this pretty serious, so I don't want any nerds in the VIP. If you are a nerd, you can join the free Discord though. Have fun in there. Peace, love, and unity. See you boys in the next one.